Hello. Happy Mother's Day. That's why I'm late. But I'm here. Doing my Sunday stream. Gonna play Against the Storm again today. As usual. Played a teeny bit offline. Still looking for good, still looking for good modifiers to, get deeds done. But, well, no such luck. Uh, I found went for as many question marks as I could, but all I found were two petrified necropolises. Necropoli? I guess. Mm. Anyway, I've already done a run next to those, so I do not feel the need to repeat it, and I would rather just go as far as possible and uncover as many question marks as possible. So we're going here, and that's that. Uh, you know, it's just your bog standard Royal Woodlands. My favorite map because I rarely have fuel problems on it. That's kind of it. Some people say that the coral forests are way better because the trees just drop crystallized dew, which is like really great. But whatever, I like it, and that's all it needs to. That's all it needs to be. Uh, as for the races, we'll start with. Uh, it's kind of all just fine. These guys start with more food, so there's a very much a temptation to go there. But I think I'm just gonna start with beavers. Just make sure I get a ton of wood, and yeah, we'll see if we can get a nice easy stream. With any luck. Oh right, I forgot to turn on Twitch. Twitch integration. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Shabam! Twitch integration has started. uh, yeah. As you can see, just above my head there, uh, you can uh, you can type in chat to join me, and either help me or harm me. Up to you. But you know, that'll happen when later, or maybe it won't. I don't care. I'm just gonna play the game right now. So, got your uh, got your bog standard start here. Just gonna make some roads. Have enough food to get through year one, but let's see what we get. Actually, let's look at the forest mysteries first. Trade route increases during this cost increases during the storm. That'll be a little rough. Uh, you get 30 random food for completing a dangerous or forbidden glade event in drizzle season. I will be very surprised if I get that to go off. Usually, glade events finish in clearance or storm because it's safer to pop open dangerous glades during drizzle because then you have as much time as possible before the storm hits, just in case it hits you with a resolve penalty. Granted, there is an argument to open it during clearance, late clearance, or even the storm season, uh, so you have time to prep. I don't know. Anyway, unearthly elements. You can sacrifice only 2 stacks instead of 3. Kind of sucks. Fuel efficiency is 20% lower during storm. Little rough, but we should be fine. And finally, Blight from the Sky. Every storm season, a Blight rot cyst appears in the settlement, multiplied by the number of years that have passed. So we're gonna have a little bit of Blight problem uh, when we hit Hostility 4. We should have a Blight post by year 3, ideally, but I guess we'll see. Let's see what blueprints we got today. Uh, hmm. Nothing great. Like, the bakery is nice, don't get me wrong. The press is okay. I might just click Small Farm and call it good. Maybe even Forester's Hut. Like, getting a growing metal, very, very helpful. I don't know, it kind of depends on if I'm really flush with fertile land, I would go Forester's Hut for sure, but I don't have any right now. Come to think of it, can I see any? Any in the trees? Can I spy any? Can I spy any fertile ground? No. Right? None here, none there. Okay. Yeah, so we're not guaranteed to get anything like that. Small farm is definitely a safe option as well. Uh, it's just very good. The grain you can feed to ranch animals, and you can turn it into flour, which turns into all sorts of goodies. You'll never go wrong with small farm as long as you find flour or a ranch. Like, plantation's probably just the best fertile ground uh, initial starting thing. I'm making a lot of sense, I know. I'm not very coherent. I spent a lot of the day babysitting, so I'm a little tired. I'm gonna click on bakery, I think. It's a long-term play, but it'll probably be fine. Uh-huh. We found a carpenter and a furnace. Those are both actually pretty great. Clay pit is also really great, though I don't think I will be hurting for clay on this map. Uh, yeah. I would be shocked if I didn't find plenty of clay deposits to keep me stocked in clay for the rest of the time. So I think I'll just go carpenter here. Better plank production is going to be essential for a colony full of beavers, and having the tools for later will be great. Ooh, gosh, boy, it's gonna be hard not to just slam kiln immediately. There's something to be said for the furnace, but we already have pie production. Uh, the copper bar production is nice. We will eventually get copper just from all the clay deposits. It's not crazy, but the kiln is just really, really good. Better bricks. You can turn all your wood into coal, and it's just really good. Hi, Do. See, you're trying to join join up. Uh, is it not working? Do I have to unpause it? Hmm. Uh, if it's not working, maybe I should. Might be too early. It could be too early. I'm not entirely sure. It could be because I started it mid-game. I might have to save and quit. This is an early access game. Uh, that might not be crazy. Alright, let me just real quick pop in and out. See if we can't get Twitch integration working properly. Let's see. I am signed in. Let me check my settings. Chat minigame is active. Yeah. Yeah, I'm guessing it just didn't like being started mid-game. Or it's too early. It's something. Whatever. Anyway, we got our initial blueprints, and they're pretty nice. I'm gonna love the carpenter, I'm gonna love the kiln. And maybe if I'm lucky, I'll even find use for the farm. That's what I got, right? No, I got the bakery. Well, that'll be good for longer. Yeah, might just have to do. I might just have to start the game. Oh yeah, Taotai sits on the Council of Elders. Well, there you go. I did just have to unpause it. Awesome. And you can do anything. Also, I need to put down woodcutter camps real soon. They made small glades a lot more tempting to start out with. I might just pop into this one. I will want the space around the, I will want the space around the warehouse, almost certainly, so it's not crazy. Let's prioritize the woodcutter camps. Prayer, what's that do? 5% chance of doubling their production yield. Ooh. That's pretty sweet. And you're one of the beavers. There you are, you're building! Ah, look at that! You're building the woodcutter camp. You're a busy beaver. Alright. Looks like you're going to be building stuff. That's cool. Hello. Go build the town. Let's see. What do we got here? Nothing good. Well, nothing particularly useful, I mean. Bed and breakfast is fine. I certainly enjoy getting extra money whenever the trader comes. It's very hard to get money early game, so, you know, this lets you get money early game when you need it. But I think I want to get something that's a little stronger to start out with. Didn't really find anything. If I'd picked the farm, giant vegetables would be a instant pick. Vineyard Town is, well, I mean, we have nothing but beavers, so +1 beavers all for every wine is going to be great later on in the game. I guess I can't really be too picky about it. Anyway, just get everybody chopping. Wait for the orders to pop up. Let's see. Definitely Lost in the Woods. Bonus to stone and clay will keep us well stocked in bricks. Joyful Beavers. Are you remotely possible? Alright. Let's math. So, the beavers have a base of 10. Yeah. They have a base of 10. If I got beaver houses up real quick, I could get them up to 16. Then I could upgrade the hearth for 17, but then I would still be missing a +3 somewhere. I would need some amount of complex food or coats. Neither of which I can get there. Oh yeah, you can also add one. But, yeah, that will get us, like, I can get to 18 with the setup I have now. That's, no, it's impossible. I can't count on getting complex food or coats because I didn't get a blueprint for either. Yeah, it's just gonna have to be one of these. Probably 3 packs. Extra fabric production will be very nice. It's the soul of the gears. Amber trade's also tempting, but you know, whatever. Quick packaging also cannot happen. I would need a makeshift post set up, and I would need all the materials for it already, but I don't, so we're not going to. Problem solver or relics is kind of the only question here. Probably relics. The wildfire essences are a lot more valuable than the tools, because we can make tools, sort of, almost, once we get some metal. So just relics. These are not great starting orders. I usually prefer one that I can do right off the bat, but we did not get that. It'll have to do. They use the planks on the kiln. Oh, they use bricks on the kiln. Do we have enough bricks? Do we have enough planks for the carpenter? I don't think we do. That's right. Okay. Crude workstation. Alright, built the kiln. We want to make, well, everything in here. I want to turn as much meat into jerky as we can. Because, you know, turn 6 food into 10 food. It's just that simple. And beavers will eat jerky if there's nothing else to eat. Although they will prefer to eat raw food before they eat the non-bonus complex food. Alright, what'd we find? Pretty much nothing. Some meat in a flax field. Yeah. Bit of a mess there. We'll, pivot to punching through that glade then. Alright. Need you to build a plank. No bricks, but sure, make fabric out of whatever. Limit it to 10 until we hopefully get a better fabric producing building. That'd be swell. And I guess we'll just speed up. Just doing a lot of chopping for now. Arguments could be made about getting a shelter up quickly. But I just want to have the nice pretty houses immediately. And that's that. Okay. Gonna force a delivery there so we can get the carpenter up sooner. Get planks going. I might have to cut a woodcutter early game as well. Just we need production more than most. Hello. Well, we have found some fertile soil. That's a great pickup. I also found a rain punk drill. It will drop coal. That's interesting. Could also disassemble it for metal, which also is very tempting. Those are both really good choices, gotta be honest. Obviously we get more stuff from just having coal deposits. But I feel like with the kiln I don't particularly need coal deposits, and the metal would come in real handy. It's a good question. I might just sit on the choice for a bit. It's clearance, so we can't really make use of the fertile soil. But we can prep it. Let's get a plantation down, get some farm fields down. Very rarely get to start farming on year 2, but we just might. Alright, no more planks to be made here. You can finish your cloth, and I'm gonna force you to deliver the goods. And swap you into the carpenter. In fact, I might swap a lot of people into the carpenter, given that your result is at 0. Yeah, we need homes. We need homes so they're less upset. probably going to be forced to cut woodcutters at this point, unfortunately. But that's fine. We have a carpenter for them to work in during the storm. Yeah. Let's not delay it anymore. You're just delivering stuff. You're walking around. Good enough. We'll get them in the carpenter. We can get one in the kiln, one making cloth. Well, we want a builder actually, so I guess that's good. Yeah, Storm just gonna pass us right by. Never have trouble with Storm 1, like even on the harder difficulties. It's very unlikely to struggle with that. Can I put this over here safely? I can. Ooh, alright. Just, that's a nice placement. Alright, more people. Looks like we have harpies this time. Sounds good. Let's get her on the hearth. And we'll get the beavers back in the woodcutter camps. As many as we can fit. While still having a builder. You're less far along. So, you get to be our woodcutter. Call it good. Oh, pardon. What's today's cornerstone? Interesting. A lot of good stuff here. Yeah, man, there's no bad choice. Crowded houses means you can spend a lot less building material in houses. Miss Piercers let you see into glades before you pop them. That's very strong. Generous Rations is just like, hey, have +5 resolve. That's absurdly good. They do eat like 50% more food though, but you know, we're starting with a plantation. Like, food shouldn't be a problem, probably. And Trade Hub is just like a win condition. Like, you gain a reputation every time you sell goods worth 60 amber. Like, if we can get like some sort of production going, like, you know, trade goods packs or any pack really, we could just win through this and have a ton of money while we're at it. I think I want to try that. There is an achievement for ending the game with 400 amber in your warehouse. Unlikely I'll get that, but you never know. You never know. Are you making stuff still? Yeah. I don't want to interrupt that. Okay, fine. This tree, please. There we go. Plantation, we're going to call that high priority. Turn off plant fibers, given that we have flax fields everywhere. We ain't going to run out of plant fiber anytime soon. Which is nice. We also want to put down a harpy house sooner rather than later because harpies are hard to keep happy at first. And then they become, you know, just like resolve machines. But at first, they very skittish. I would love for the plantation to be built before drizzle ends, so we could actually get some farming going. But it's feeling like it's not gonna happen. second year orders. Probably just advanced farming here. Plus 25% to everything built on the plantation is quite nice. Stacks with the number of plantations we get, so, you know. Hard to say no. Also hard to say no, a free building that gives crystallized dew T and wine, all things we desperately want. So, yeah. 10 harpies and 22 resolve, that's gonna... Boy, that's gonna be a while before we get there, but the rewards are well worth it. So we're happy to see that. Alright, got the plantation down. Let's cut a woodcutter. Maybe even two. Maybe even two. Are you done with the kiln stuff? You did produce stuff, and right now you're just delivering stuff, so I think you can be our builder for a bit. I'm not being hideously unoptimized by doing that. Just a little unoptimized. I think that's all the fertile ground too, so yeah, it's as much as we're getting. It's fine, fine and dandy. Want to get the beaver houses up soonish. I may as well put one here, given that my usual 4 square is not going to cut it. Not with 9. Unless we had crowded housing. I need to blow my nose. One moment, please. Alright. Cruising along here. I think... Did you guys... No, they didn't get a single field stone. That's a shame. Back to the woodcutting camps you go. We popped open all the safe glades. We'll want to get into here. I might look for a treasure stag around here at some point. But, like, after popping 2 small glades and not finding one, it kind of feels like it's unneeded. More or less. I will want to get my trading post down at some point as well. So let's just drop it here. It's out of the way. Doesn't have to be close to anything. You don't actually transport goods from the trade hub to the warehouse. Traders very kindly just shove everything you have into the warehouse for you. There's something to be said about popping open the glade during the storm. I might try it. See if we can't get food from completing the event early. Beavers are unhappy yet again, because we're at hostility level 2. Fair. So we'll stop that in its tracks for the moment. But otherwise, I think we can keep chopping. Let's see what the Dangerous Glade has for us. This isn't gonna, like... It's 30 for a glade, right? For a Dangerous Glade, right? Yeah, that will pop us into level 2. I'll have to cut another woodcutter if we break into this. But that's fine, whatever. Not a big deal. I also should get down my post at some point if I'm going to be doing the 3 packs. They do have to get done eventually. I can't put it off literally forever. Yeah, we hit level 2 resolve, which is unfortunate. But fine, we want to get beavers here to fertilize the fields during the storm anyway. What did we find? More fertile ground? That's great. We're gonna be sitting pretty for food this run. We also found the Forsaken Crypt, less great. I usually prefer Calming the Spirits for the reputation point, but Tearing It Down seems awfully good too, because we get a bunch of ancient tablets, which we can turn one in for an order and just sell the rest for money. And Prosperous Archaeology will get us resolve for opening caches, which we'll do because we have tools. So like Tearing It Down seems really good, really good. It does come with the penalty of -6 resolve for every 10 amber. And I started with 20, so yeah. I mean, I can start it, don't get me wrong. But it's gonna be rough, to say the least. Yeah. Which wood are we sitting at? We're sitting on plenty of wood. We should get more people into the carpenter and just make as many planks as we possibly can. Oop. I hit the report key by accident. Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna get more beavers in the carpenter. Get as many planks as we can so we have enough to burn it down with. We need 30, which is a lot and sucks, but surely with 3 beavers working in the carpenter, it'll go fast. Be smart of me to cancel the beaver house too, but the planks have already been they've already been delivered. Feels excessive. I don't know. Anyway, let's see what Sahilda has for us. Ooh, Sahilda has some great stuff. Just some really great stuff. I'm probably gonna pick up the herbalist camp so that I can actually pick these mushrooms. That's all I need right now. Having Millstone making more flour from all of our stuff would be great too. So would the small farm. I kind of want both of these. I'd also like the Viceroy Survival Guide, but that's kind of like a luxury. But we have plenty of like resin we can just chuck at her. I like keeping 30 around for Glade events, but for right now we got like more than we need. I think turning flour into even more food is gonna pay off in the long run. And the small farm will help us diversify our food, which will be also great. Speaking of food, have anything for these guys? Not really. It's a shame. Would have loved the amber. Yeah. Not much we can do but wait to tear this down. I could cancel the beaver house to get this done faster. It's probably the play. I hate it, but it's the play. Yeah, alright. I'll just deal with it. I'm gonna wait for this house to be built before I pull the trigger on it, though. Yes, I know you have Vineyard Town, but what if you had 2 stacks of Vineyard Town? I mean, this can, go off like crazy. We'll have the happiest beavers known to man once we start making wine. Maybe trade negotiations? I do want to sell a bunch of stuff for Amber to win, so, can click the button that helps me win. That's not crazy. Fox is a great pickup. Let's get him working on this immediately. Another harpy is certainly welcome. I think we could just put her in the kiln for the moment, and then I guess we're good. Yeah, still need everybody making planks for the moment until we get to 30. How many does that mean I need to wait for? 18? Yeah. I can do basic arithmetic. Scouts are idle in the Forbidden Crypt. Yeah, I know. I don't have the planks for it yet. Just wait until we get 18. God. There we go. Alright. They're going to store that. And now we no longer need to go quite this hard on planks. So we will get back to chopping wood. Right? Right. Yeah. Looks good. Yeah. No way we're getting it done during drizzle, so no free random 30 food, but life isn't perfect. Granted, I could delay it. uh, I could like pull people off like for a second before before it ends, and then because I spent all my amber, so I won't actually get a resolve penalty from working on this. Like, is it worth it getting free food? I don't know. It's like it's an interesting conundrum. So time to put down a blight post, because it's year 3 and we're gonna get blight. Hooray, blight! Basic needs for leisure fulfilled. Oh, that drops a cellar. I might just have to pick it just because it drops a cellar. This is good and all, but yeah. Free blueprints are amazing. This auto-completes, I'm pretty sure. But what if more Vineyard Town? I mean, we are planning to make a lot of wine. It'll make the foxes and the beavers very happy. More efficient wine, way more beaver happiness. This is really great long term. This is more useful immediately, but like I don't make coats. So I think I'm willing to gamble on liquid luck here. Hopefully we can make some ale, get the beavers happy, and start making wine. And then we'll just make wine, and that'll be what we do. It'll be how we win, sort of. Alright, we want this area chopped out, and I think this is like enough space around the warehouse for the moment. I don't have to go too crazy on it. The bakery would be nice to get down, but it's definitely not critical. Oh, we're low on food also. The berries are coming in now, so the first harvest should tide us over very easily. We want to pick eggs to get those people back to the Citadel, so we can put down a camp there. And a herbalist camp in the Dangerous Glade would be great as well. So we'll get those going. You know, we'll sort of get those going. Also, we need housing. Oh yeah, I put this guy in here, and like, he actually did fine by himself, which is surprising. I need, that's not what I wanted. This is not the one I wanted to click on. I just need 4 of each for the moment. Yeah. 4, 3, and 3. We can chuck grain at it because I'm not using it for anything else. Can put in berries into packs of provisions because we will have plenty of them. Good, good. And back to the housing crisis. Get people in there. Would like someone in there. I could pull from the kiln. It's not a bad idea. I could also just pull this guy off. Oh wow, 1 second left, huh? Well, I better decide right now if I want to sit on this until the storm ends. I mean, I kind of don't see why not, if I'm being honest. We don't need this immediately. We're not getting affected by the problem it has, and we can get it done before the storm. Once the storm ends, this will not go off. I think that's fine. We'll put them else. We'll get them working elsewhere. Probably there, and maybe in this workstation. Sure. Good. I might do to pave the roads here. Would not be the craziest thing I would do. Do we have any bricks at all? Yeah, we do have 2. That's actually enough to build the Blightrot post, so I'm forcing a delivery for surezies. Probably don't need someone in the flax fields right now. We do need housing. Lots and lots of housing. Along with a big old shelter. Because I'm not getting crystallized dew for a long time, so the foxes will need some place to stay. And I'm just gonna assume I need to get below level 2 hostility for the storm. That seems like a safe bet to me. Yeah, foxes are scared just at level 2, which is surprising. It's just -8. Are you really that scared? I guess. Because they don't have, like, houses. A little bit of trouble. Yeah. Rather not have to sack wood. But I think I'm gonna have to. Because we got some very skittish foxes. They'll get a lot better once they get houses, but yeah, for now we're gonna have to burn through wood. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Also, we're not getting the Blightrot post done, or the Blight post done in time to burn these away, which is another bit of bad that we're gonna have to deal with. Hui. Alright, let's get the woodcutters back to work. I don't need you in the kiln.
Let me go.
I would prefer someone be in the woodcutter's camp. Or the trapper's camp. Harvester's camp. In the camp. Ah. Ah. This is a lot of wood to just destroy for Woodcutter's Prayer. It's very good. Like, getting a bonus wood production is amazing. It will pay off, it'll pay for itself in spades long term because, you know, it just increases the amount of wood we get by 30-50%, and over the course of the game, that will be way more than the wood we have. Lumber tax also really great. Just get free amber forever. I like free amber forever. Man, I wish I got Woodcutter's Prayer Year 1. That would have been a no-brainer. But 486 wood is a lot to give up. Ah. Hmm. We can handle it. Like, our wood income is ridiculous. We can handle it, but it hurt. Just so you know, that hurt me. Who do we bring in now? Gosh, you're both bringing in valuable stuff. Metal is nice. Parts and pipes are also very nice. I think I'll go with the parts and the pipes. And you get right to woodcutting, because boy, are we ever in need of that right now. And the rest of y'alls can just be in camps and building stuff. Ooh, actually, let's get a harpy up here. I didn't notice the herbalist camp was done. Also, it's Drizzle. Want to finish this now, finally. If I hit cancel, that would be a tragedy of the highest order. I would. I would be kicking myself so hard. But yeah, let's get this finished. Get the order done, get our free food. Boop. Got 30 roots. Cool. Oh hey, 3 packs finished too. That's wonderful. We no longer want to make packs of crops. We do, however, want to make packs of provisions. Because we want to get in the trading game pretty darn soon. So we'll take the crops out of the makeshift post, get them back in the warehouse, and get him making trade goods. So that we can trade our goods. You're not actually doing anything in there right now. So while I'm being all efficient and stuff like that, maybe I'll just, I'll stop you from being completely useless. Seems like an okay plan. That's all the beaver houses we'll need. And yeah, looks good. Let's turn this in. Better fabric production, and our first extra blueprint. Good stuff. Very good stuff. I think this is just the stamping mill. We already have a bakery, so we want flour, and 2-star flour production is just, you know, thumbs up. It's good. It's not the best, but it's darn good. The pottery will be great because we want to make pickled goods and ale and wine, so we will desperately need pottery. And the ability to make copper bars is great. They'll be crap copper bars, but they'll be our copper bars. Uh-huh. And that means we can start making tools, which is fantastic. So yeah, stamping mill's a really good pickup. That's gonna help a lot. guess we do need packs of crops, come to think of it. How many? 18? 18? Oh my lord. That's a lot. There's nowhere better to build it either. Don't want to delay that too much. The cookhouse has arrived. Only the foxes eat skewers. So I'm not like too interested in it. Pigment is definitely useful to be making scrolls with, though. We want education for the harpies and beavers, so there's something to be said about that. Also, since we're going to need pottery, the Rainpower pottery wheel would be pretty great, too. A lot of things I want here, but I have no money. I mean, I'm willing to sell all my resin, because I'm just getting plenty from the trees. So we'll do that. There is, like, we could afford to sell off berries. We're making a ton of them. We can also afford to sell off planks because we're making a ton of those, and we have basically infinite wood. Is it worth it for better pottery? Like, probably? It's getting less worth it all the time. Yeah. It will pay off long term. Alright, I'm just doing it. Ooh, actually has some really good choices in here. We can sell off grain easily enough. This is, right, we're staring at a victory condition right now, selling goods. So I definitely want to get some routes going and get reputation for being a trade hub. Once this ancient tablet is collected, we can turn that in for an order, sell it as a trade good, make a ton of money. It'll be lovely. We need another harpy house also. Not a bad idea to put that in there. Once this fox is done, I'm gonna have him in the crude workstation to start making fabric. Look at you working hard on the farm. What an industrious little beaver. Alright, Sorg is about to leave, but I think that's fine. We're just eating all of the eggs we're getting from the Stormbird's nest, which is, you know, what it's meant for. I'll grant you. We are picking the food to eat it, not to look at it and fan ourselves with it and go like, oh, look at all the pretty food. I should consider like a warehouse up here too, so that the planters don't have as far to walk, or at the very least paving the roads. But we don't have any rocks or copper, so that's not happening. Granted, we could get copper from the clay deposits, which we will want. We'll definitely want to do that at some point in the future, the not too distant future. Alright. Tablets have been put in the warehouse. Gonna deliver the order and see what blueprint we get. Huh. Nothing great, actually. Better copper bars, better pipes, like that's fine. It's not exactly top tier. I might actually go with the clay pit. Again, we are going to want to make a lot of pottery, so having infinity clay from fertile ground is not insane. And like, we have enough fertile ground where I'm not worried about not using it for food. Good enough. What's the delay on everything? Just planks, huh? It's fair. It's only one person in the carpenter, and they're working as hard as they can. Also, isn't there... Oh, you need 14 packs of provision to send off a single tablet? What? What? That's almost 7 amber worth of packs. Well, like, barely pays for itself. Sheesh. It's robbery. Back to clearance season. We actually have found enough meat and insects to send these guys off, so let's do that. We can delay building for a time. In fact, I imagine you've already hit the fabric caps. Just force delivery and get building. I gotta start thinking about popping more glades at this point as well. Uh, Nothing is like getting in the way of my expanding outwards. I'll probably want to put a hearth up here somewhere, so that highly encourages me to pop into these. Ooh, a forbidden one too, huh? I mean, happy to pop into it once we get some luxury goods going. That's almost always what they want from me. And a new order. What this? Wealthy trader. Sell 70 amber worth of goods to traders. Ooh, God, those are good rewards. Ah, God, those are good rewards. Holy cow, those are amazing. A free blueprint for a service building, +5 to all water skin production, and 5 biscuits per minute. That's unbelievably good. But in 5 minutes and 30 seconds? Like, the trader won't even come during the storm. We have, I believe the storm is 3 minutes long. So if I clicked yes, I would spend 5 minutes of my 5 minutes and 30 seconds not trading anything. And I'd basically have to sell everything I own to Sother the Ancient to get that done. And even then, I'm not sure I have enough stuff to trade him for that. Ah, boy. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I can do that. There is like a stupid cheesy trick where you can sell amber to the trader for amber and that counts. uh, and I do have like 4 times 8, so I do have 36 worth of amber just in ancient tablets alone. He'll definitely buy those. I don't know if he'll buy anything else I own though. Could also just call him right now at the cost of some impatience. I'd rather not, though. Clicking this is the height of foolishness. I will have 30 seconds from when the storm hits to do this, and that's just like, it's just a bad idea. It would lose you, Amber, if it's that cheesy. Yeah, I mean, like, they do take a 25% cut off of the Amber you sell them, so you're basically selling them, you know, you're selling them an Amber for 3/4 of an Amber. It's terrible, but it's it's a way to get over the hump for something like this. Advanced District is just so much better. Better plank productions, precious metals, bricks, a very easy and doable thing that I was going to do anyway. Oops, mouse slipped, clicked the really stupid one. Oh darn. Cross fingers. Maybe it'll work out. Also, speaking of things I need to have work out, I need to get a Harpy in the Blight Post for sure, because we have some cysts that need taking care of. One might say they need assistance. That pun was so bad it was trying to kill me, which I don't blame it for. Tahoe has joined the Forest Guardians. I mean, fair. I can't blame you for it. I can sell coal. 1-to-1's a pretty great deal. Hey, welcome back. 1-to-1's a good deal. That'll help me along. I need a ton of packs of crops for the order, but I need them for a timed order, so that seems like a lot better to spend it on. And oh hey, you switched to tail. Why, thank you. Bonus resolve. Anyway, storm is hitting. Time for extreme unhappiness. Yep. Alright, cutting woodcutters. Level 2 doesn't do it. That's scary. How much is left? Yeah, even if I cut all the woodcutters, it would not get us down to where we need to be. Which is a slight problem. We have some excess wood we can burn. But yeah, we're just gonna have to cut woodcutters and start burning wood. Not the worst thing in the world. We'll get through it fine. It's just a little uncomfy, that's all. Okay, you're busy delivering stuff. I think we can cut you now. And yeah, once I start leaving, I'll do the whole toggle thing. Start sacrificing wood to keep them around. Ooh, you're still upset, huh, foxes? Did not expect that, given that you're all housed. Is there any place I can put them? I don't think so. If we had a rainwater building, I probably would have remembered that. Probably. Yeah, don't have anything I can put foxes in. Phew. Gonna have to favor them. Burning resources and favor juggling. This is gonna be a storm. Gonna be a storm and a half. We're gonna have a rough go of it. But they are leaving 20% slower. I do appreciate that a lot. Thank you for the rousing speech, Tayo. Ah, da 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 da. Favor juggle. We should be fine. It's just a little, uncomfortable. Absolute worst case scenario, I cut our last woodcutter and start burning what little coal we have to get us over the hump. But I don't think the foxes are going to leave before the storm ends. We're good. Alright. We made it. We're fine. Let's get people back on wood cutting. Yep. Someone else I can cut? Not really. I really need some decorations because I've been putting off leveling up the hearth for a criminally long time. Yeah. Get something in here. But right now, I think it's fine to just put down some pretty stuff. Or her. Get some lamps down. That'll be nice and pretty. And some extra gardens. Extra gardens. Another park. Some more different gardens. Anything else? Oh, I think I need 2 more aesthetics. Maybe just a more different garden. It's fine. Alright, Cornerstone. Made it through another year. Wow, really great stuff. I would not be upset with any of these. Reinforced axes is just great because all of your wood comes in 35% quicker. Well, sort of. Doesn't reduce travel time, but it makes the chopping faster, which is great. Trade logs also low-key very good. We're gonna want to do a lot of trading with Trade Hub Cornerstone, so more trade routes, more better, and traders come quicker, also more better. Titan Belt also makes all of our trade routes cheaper. Probably gonna hit that button, honestly. And let's check our order again. Yeah, we got a minute 29 to sell a ton of stuff. So this will not finish in time. So I'm not going to trade anything, and I'm just going to wait for Sother, who should be here in a minute 30, which is too late. Okay, well, in order to have any chance, I have to call him. We're gonna give it a good try. Gosh darn it. People have arrived. Do you guys have valuable trade goods with you? Asking for a friend. Somewhat. I'm actually leaning towards these guys. The stone and insects will be nice. Pipes are really valuable, but we have like a bunch of them and we haven't found a usable geyser yet, so I guess just that. It'll do. Yeah, shouldn't delay my next Shouldn't delay my next glade for too much longer. Let's pop into here. If we get a treasure stag, we'll follow it, and if not, we'll just pop one of these. But for now, Sother, can you win me the game? Maybe. I'll sell you all my tablets for 32. Well, for 37. You know, for an appreciable amount. Yeah. That's nice. That gave me a reputation from TradeHub, which is awesome. How much more do I need? 42. Okay. Anything I don't mind selling? Probably the fire and the kiln. Don't really need those. And I guess I can do the dumb thing. Just trade amber for amber. How much more do I need? 28. If, you know, I can do basic math. I need to sell 28. I mean, that's 28, like, value. I don't know if it's my value or his value. Whatever. Let's just, like, give me all of your amber for all my amber. Plus something that is 25. 2 wine. Cool. Great. You're out of amber. Uh-huh. I still need 10 amber. And you still need to trade 10 amber with him. So I need to buy stuff. Which is, like, doable. I wouldn't say no to the pipes. If he had wildfire essence, that'd be way better, but, he doesn't. The pipes would certainly help. So would the planks, honestly. The planks would help now. So let's get the planks. And we will spend some stuff on that. I relatively sure it doesn't work if you can't buy an ability, but I'm gonna try. We already have the Alchemist hut, don't we? That's in yeah, that's in our order, so we don't want that blueprint. But we can try buying the Storm Shield, see if that works. Nah, because I have to sell goods to him, not buy goods from him for the order. I wanted this anyway, though, so I'm very happy to do that. And we had plenty left over to actually do the trade we need. Do I want 10 pipes or do I want lumber? Do that. Did that get it done? Yes! 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 Alright! We did it! That was expensive, but we did it. And now we get biscuits! Just great food coming in constantly. That'll be amazing. Water skin production, like, we don't get any leather, but, you know, better to have it than not. And the marketplace, a service building, just free, right there for the taking. Amazing, wonderful, heck yes. I'm also gonna buy the boots and the pigment and call it a day. Alright, we can, like, get the market down, like, right now. Because the passive it has is pretty great all on its own. This is an okay spot for it. It's a little closer to the warehouse than I'd like for, you know, a thing that doesn't really need that much warehouse access. But that's fine. Looks good to me. Also, Also, it's the start of drizzle, and I forgot I need to, like, redo everyone's jobs. Woodcutters are full up. We got more people, so we can afford to put them in, like, the herbalist camp. Someone can sit in their workstation. We can get the trapper's camp maxed out. That leaves us with 2 builders, which is a pretty comfy place to be. Cool. Now I can sell this, for sure. Sure. Looks great. Maybe actually get someone else on the Stonecutter's camp if we're going to be selling off our bricks. But yeah. Terrific. What else are we getting? Speaking of bricks, the brickyard certainly wouldn't go amiss. Neither would the smithy. Being able to make coats is really important. And the trade goods will also come in handy if we're going to be doing a lot of trading, which we are. I definitely would not mind shoving flour into trade good boxes and shipping them out. The manufactory would also be just fine. The alchemist hut does pigments though, right? No, it doesn't. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Now I have to actually give it a thought. We need pigments for scrolls, and we will eventually want scrolls. This also makes better packs of provisions, which we need for trading, and training gear for the foxes. But the smithy makes us coats and trade good packs, both of which are very, very valuable. Part of me wants to get the brickyard because it's just better brick production, but like it's just not as good as one of these options. Like it's good. 3-star bricks is fantastic, but like it's not. It just doesn't. It just gets overshadowed. These will actually like help me win the game. The coats and the trade goods will come online a lot faster. That might just be the reason I pick it. There's also a cornerstone that lets you make parts in the smithy if you're lucky. So that's another plus in its column. It's close, but I think smithy is gonna eke out a win in that little competition. It's a good pickup though. We're getting some really good pickups, and I appreciate it. Let's see. Everyone should be housed soon enough. I'm just gonna disassemble this for the do. I don't need coal with a kiln, and I need the dew to make fox houses. It just feels like the play. Harvester's camp has run out of stuff. Have we completely run out of stuff? Nope. There's stuff right here. Go get stuff. Go get more stuff. More, better stuff. We don't have anything drizzly that we can pipe in, so let's... Don't have to do that immediately. We should definitely build the bakery, though, because we've got flour production, we've got a small farm for grain. Maybe I'll even have time to plant some crops in it. Who knows? But we want people working in that for sure. And maybe a little less on the trapper's camp. Sure. And hello. What an interesting small glade we got here. More fertile soil. That's great. If we found a clearance geyser, this would be a prime spot for my clay pit. But for now, let's see what this guy has. 1 insect for every 2 mushroom produced. We do have these like absolutely enormous mushroom fields we're exploiting right now, and like Yeah, this one's not even halfway done, and these two are full. We're gonna be gathering mushrooms for almost the rest of the game from that. So, like, this ends up being a lot of bugs. Ooh, can't you just, taste them bugs? Make delicious jerky out of that. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. But anyway, no treasure stag, so let's pop into one of these. We want to put the hearth over here, probably. Something to be said about putting it, like, over here. But in either case, we want to pop this glade, so let's get the woodcutters over there and start punching towards it. Long-term goal, but, you know, we'll get there. Stamping mill is complete. Excellent. We can start turning stuff into pottery, and we can turn mushrooms and flour into mushroom and grain into flour. And if we happen to have any copper ore, just turn it into bars, because that's what it's good for. There is like an argument for making roads out of it, but I don't know. That's hard to tell if it's good or not. And if it's hard to tell if it's good, then I'm not going to try telling if it's good. Also, we should get some fox houses down. I would actually prefer the fox houses to be elsewhere. But, like, I feel like right now it's unneeded. I can always move them later if the placement bothers me. But now that we have some crystallized dew, we want to get those. We want to get those fox houses down. Thanks to this little rain punk drill, giving us a whole bunch of stuff. Will also let us make some tools, which is pretty cool. Prefer to make them primarily out of copper until we have all the foxes housed. Well, we got something out of the farm this year. Not a lot, though. Oh well. We'll get more later. Selling resin basically for free seems great. And eggs for a cheap route. Yep. Work towards the next rep. See, all our beavers are happily housed. At some point, we'll get the fabric we need to get that Harpy housed, I'm sure, once we, have somebody in here. Somebody actually making fabric is essential. Wait, we have 11 fabric. Why hasn't this been built yet? What's wrong with you people? Oh, this takes 18 fabric. Wow, alright. Okay, that'll do it. Let's prioritize the Harpy house. We want people in happily homed before the storm hits. I'm also very worried about the foxes. We might have them scurry away at some point. Got another reputation. That's fantastic. I'm gonna build the drizzle water just so the foxes have a place they can be in where they're happy. Imagine you guys are done. Yeah. That's good. We can use you elsewhere. We'll replace you in the makeshift post. You can be happy in the stamping mill. And that's kind of that for now. Let's check out what they're offering. Greenhouse. That's amazing, and we have a drizzle geyser. That's just a no-brainer pickup. That will get us more food than we'll ever be able to eat. So yeah, I'm gonna click that. Put that down here. I'll put up the clay pit for later, but we're gonna make that a low priority until we can find a clearance water geyser. Looking good-ish. Still need to think about the second hearth. I could put it down now, here, well, once this gets cleared out. It's probably worth doing, to be honest. Sell planks. We need so many of them right now. I don't think I want to slow down our, I don't think I want to slow down our building that much for not a lot of benefit. Speaking of benefit, Hearthold up. Heck yeah. Now we're building everything slightly faster, which will make a difference. Alright, storm is hit. Let's see what we gotta do. Yep. Everyone's freaking out. It's fair. It's very fair. Cutting all the woodcutters won't get us there quite yet. Cut you. Burn wood. That should be okay-ish. The fox being upset will sort of solve itself once the houses get built, or even the geyser pump. I might have to do a little resolve juggling, or not juggle, because they have more than 5, so I can just favor the foxes and they'll be fine. So we'll get through this no problem. In fact, I think I can credit your lovely +1 global resolve for how easy this will be. So, yay. Any good trade routes during the storm? Yeah, it's all absurdly expensive, unfortunately. Because the roads are flooded during the storm. This is still a really good, like, trade-off. It's probably worth doing. Let's get the foxes back on the farm. They can watch the hen house. Haven't forgotten to build anything. Yeah. We're cruising. I would love to get that Harpy Resolve order done sooner rather than later. But that's hard. Kinda need our biscuits to come online. Harpy Resolve is low. What's the problem? Then my callous negligence is making them very upset. I mean, okay, fair. We have 15. Is there a way we can sneak 2 more resolve from them? I mean, if we got coats going, we could, but we can't because we haven't, so that's that. Sell eggs for no cost, yeah. Maybe some bricks too, sure. Alright, what do we got? Losing all food, but all of our farms double in production. I don't think this kills my flour. It's a lot of food to ditch. Don't get me wrong. We've got mushrooms coming in. We've got eggs coming in. We'll need more people getting eggs if we pull this trigger. But it is like... it is survivable. Is it being survivable? Like, is that enough to make me do it? I mean, double food production literally on all of our farms. And our greenhouse, like we have 3 big patches of fertile ground. This would be a ton. So I'm doing it. We still have flour, right? Yes, we do still have flour. Excellent. We want to prioritize the bakery then, for sure, because we want to make pies and biscuits out of whatever we have real quick. And we want to make sure we got all of our food gathering buildings fully staffed. Yeah. And if newcomers want to come over with some food, that'd be pretty sweet too. Too much food to lose, IMO. Yeah, well, I'm the one playing. None of this is food. I might have to actually just sit on them for the moment then. I also need to stop putting my crops into bags that we can't eat for the moment. I need a person building stuff. We got enough fuel for all our cysts, so the Harpy on the Blight Post can just be our builder for the moment. I want a warehouse over here at some point too. Just to force them to walk a bit less. I might have to delay opening this glade until our food levels out. Would love to get the greenhouse going soon too. Maybe I should bring those guys who have planks with them. That would certainly make everything go a lot faster. And that might be more essential than I prefer. Hello, Zorg. We have money. We could buy some food to tide us over. Wouldn't be crazy. Yeah. Lots of good stuff. The extra grain would be nice, given that we have a small farm. So would food production speed. So would the biscuit recipe, honestly. Then we can, like, start making biscuits right now. Granted, we're getting biscuits for free, but we're not getting nearly enough to feed everybody for free. Ah, gosh, all this is great, and I want all of it. Alright, let's get actual food first, so we don't all starve to death and everybody hates me. Skewers are pretty cheap. Berries are cheap. Jerky's cheap. Jerky's the cheapest. Yeah. Everybody will eat jerky if they absolutely have to, so let's just buy him. Let's just buy his jerky. We'll buy him out. That should tide us over until the food's settled back down. Then I'm gonna get extra grain production and faster food production. And obsidian sickles so we don't miss harvests. Looks good to me. And I'm gonna bring these guys in to get planks so we can speed up building production. Because we need these buildings built real fast. Faster than it's being built right now, at least. Where do we put all these extra people anyway? You can go in the blight post, maybe in the kiln. Wouldn't mind another person in the carpenter, given we need planks. And hey, the bakery's being built. Well, isn't that just brilliant? Built bakery is perfectly brilliant. Just get more housing down for the beavers. Oh, we all forget that happened. Queuing up a lot of stuff that they are struggling to build right now, but, you know. Oh well. Deal with it. Well, I'm the one who has to deal with it, more or less. But, you know, it's not as badass if I say I'll deal with it. Maybe a little badass, but not very. We will need some more decorations soonish. Where can we put them? I can fence the garden for the comfort, so let's do that. Because it's pretty and I love it. That should do for comfort. So that's good. That'll do for comfort. That'll do for aesthetics. We just need pretty stuff. Have a nice ancient arch somewhere. It's very ancient, this arch we're just building right now. Could put it like here. It really doesn't do anything there. I'll have to put it like here, but that's out of the range of the hearth. So I guess we're just gonna make some umbrellas around the market so that people don't have to shop in the rain. We'll call it good. Since we have people again, maybe I want to drop down the forager's hut for more food. Certainly wouldn't be crazy. Alright. Fox is very happy in the geyser pump. Got plenty of builders doing stuff. Can I safely fast forward? Maybe. I guess. Still in a little bit of a spooky spot, but okay, we're not selling the jerky we just bought. That seems silly. The berries are coming in. We're gonna make pie. We're gonna make biscuits. We want to primarily make the biscuits. So like, make just biscuits, and if you can't make biscuits, make a pie. That seems fine. Probably need another person in the stamping mill, because I kind of have them doing literally everything. So they might need help there. Now that we have some drizzle water, it wouldn't be crazy to pipe the bakery up and make our stuff faster. Also got the smithy up finally, which means we can actually make tools and coats and trade goods if we care to. Do we care to? Maybe. They sell really, really well. Probably don't want to ditch food right now, but I think we can afford to, like, put pottery into boxes and sell it off, given that we have a stamping mill. And one day we will have a clay pit for infinite clay, so pottery is a renewable resource. I'm not too worried about running out. Seems okay. We'll eventually want to get somebody back on packs of crops duty, but now is not the time while I've given up all my food to double my food production. Granted, like, we're back at 193 food, so actually we're pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. I wouldn't mind just putting them in 2 packs of crops now. Alright. Can we find a spare worker somewhere? Maybe. I guess we cut from the kiln again. It'll be fine. Storm again. This one might be rougher than I would like. If we cut all the woodcutters, we can get down to 3. That might be worth doing. Even if the wood sits in the camps. Yeah, it's definitely worth doing, given that that doesn't even get us to where we need to be. A little frightening. Put another beaver in the smithy, because they like being there. Could swap you out into the station, put you in the geyser pump. Make you a little happier. Yeah. It's kind of it in terms of what I can do. Fox on... Oh, there we go. Somehow that worked out. I think it's because some of the luxuries and the biscuits started to come online. People took a break at the hearth and they started eating the really nice stuff. So we're kind of good. It's scary, but we're there. Harvester's camp has run out. That's fine. You got nothing. Alright. Fair. Go somewhere. And do something. You can go in the kiln. Not like in the kiln, but like just in the kiln. Alright. Ooh, never mind. The greenhouse is up. Time for infinity food. Yeah. We're capped on drizzle water, so you two just get in the... You two foxes get in the greenhouse, because you love it in here, and start making just a ton of mushrooms and herbs that will keep us stocked in biscuits and pies for the rest of the game. And that'll feel real nice. Any trade routes worthwhile? Maybe. Mm, I'm not enthused. The cysts are getting blown up, which is excellent. No, I don't want you making fire. I want you... Oh, you're both taking a tea break. Well, okay. That's fine, I guess. New year, back to woodcutting. I really have to give some consideration to making the harpies super happy so I can finally get harpy population done. But I need 2 more harpies, so maybe I won't do that right now. But what if 3 vineyard towns? I think I'm actually just going to go with a small press here. We're making a lot of flour, and getting free oil sounds fantastic. Yeah. It's all very good. We're not baking fast enough to get through the bakery, so great. We got some packs of trade goods going. We'll get some tools. I want to cap that at 24 actually. There is probably no universe where we ever hit the cap of that, but you know, just in case, we should do that. Oh, advanced farming is done. Finally made all those packs of crops. And that boosts our production in the small farms. We're getting 20 grain per field. That is a ton. That is really nice to see. Okay, we don't need packs of crops anymore, so just do packs of provisions. Only use herbs for it. Yeah, that's fine. It's all fine and good. Good and dandy and fine and happy, and everyone's happy. Sell some cloth? Is our harpy house fully funded? Not yet. Rather not sell down past what we need for the harpy house, so gotta leave myself 6. That'll leave myself 5. 2 for 2 or 5 for 5? I mean, it's the same thing, so. Let's sell that. Looks good to me. Should also give a thought to popping the glade now. We can take you out of the kiln. Kiln's great, but it's a low priority. We can take you out of the smithy. Also a low priority. And we can take someone out of something. Somewhere. Probably. Stonecutter's camp. Good enough. Let's get back to chopping wood. Love for newcomers to show up and give me 2 more harpies. That would be ideal. If you want to just do that game, I would love it. I'm also way overdue to get the new hearth down. So let's do that. That'll be good. We want to start people off here. Yeah. We're going to get people living here as soon as possible. We'll put down some extra harpy houses just for the future. The future! By the way, I shrunk my hat, Tahoe. Hope you approve of the size. You probably can't tell, but it's my lizard hat. Otherwise known as a Chinese rice worker hat, but it's a lizard hat in this game. All this is good. Wouldn't mind either of these packages. Let's grab them. Okay, a bunch of unhappy harpies happen to house themselves here. And we got plenty of stuff for the stonecutters, which is great. Now we have more people. And more people means more things they can do. Let's get someone else in the Blight Post. Smithy wouldn't be crazy. Small Trapper's Camp is good. Nothing in the Harvester's Camp, and 3 Builders seems good for this nonsense. We're gonna have just shy of the housing we need for beavers. We'd also like to put down some more fox houses. I am not a game dev. Well, I'm not a good game dev. So I don't know if have 3 crystallized dew is balanced for fox houses, but man, it is so hard to get them built. Anyway, what do we got from Old Farliff? And we have the tool shop. I mean, we don't really need a 3rd place where tools are built. There is an argument for non-terrible pipe production, though, given that I have a lot of amber right now. But it will help with pipe production is making metal more efficient. So we'll pick that. This will make glade events go a lot faster. Shovels would also be fantastic. I think I can afford 3 more amber. Can sell a bit of wood. It's nice Old Farliff will take wood for a payment, because you tend to have a lot of it. And hey, selling all that wood counted for Trade Hub, and we got a reputation out of it. Heck yes. This all is a little poopy. Granted, Vitality becomes amazing for longer games. We don't have a place for brawling. But we also don't have a place for leisure and education, and the forum does both, and we need to do leisure at some point, so I think it's probably just the forum. And to be fair, getting a plus 15% to critting your production across the board is real sweet. So I am not sad about picking up the forum at all. We can put it down here with the harpies once these berries are cleared out. So let's prioritize clearing the berries out. Looks good to me. Anything we can sell again? I can't really sell the cloth right now. We have 4 harpy houses queued up, and we need them built. Granted, we don't need this many. We only need 12, so let's deprioritize a few upon reflection. 6 will house all of our harpies. And then we will have happy harpies housed here. I just knocked over my thingy. You might have heard that. I don't know. Don't worry about it. I didn't break anything, I swear. Apart from my comfort, I guess. That got broken. I think we're good. I want 3 builders up. just kind of cruising. Once again, I think this dangerous glade is going to get delayed, if at the very least, during the storm. Alright, the harpies are not nearly happy enough for me to get harpy population happy. I could cut woodcutters to get a bit more happiness. I don't think that would get us there, though. It might, though. It'll get us pretty close. It could be -2, and then they go to 14. It's not totally unreachable, probably. Trapper's camp has run out of stuff, but that's fine. There is more meat here. Get the meat. We're actually capped on planks, which is kind of surprising. And hey, trade goods. As usual, those sell really, really well. Can afford to sell planks since we are maxed out on them. Seems good. Let's cut 2 woodcutters for the moment. Someone who's not actively cutting. 15, we could push it to 20. How much fuel are we sitting on? If I halted all wood cutting, that would get them another +2, and that would get us there. That's probably worth doing, gotta be honest. It gets us there thanks to, you know, the tail. Once again, coming in clutch. Thank you, Tahoe. Yeah, Harpier's Resolve should not dip below 22 as long as we're stocked in coats. In fact, I'm going to turn tool production off here. Just have them focus on coats. And hopefully Harpy houses get built soon. Why has this not been built yet? Lack of bricks. Why are we lacking bricks? We shouldn't be lacking bricks at all. You just haven't bothered making any, is the reason. I mean, I do have you doing literally everything. So, maybe I have only myself to blame for that one. Shoot. Ah, we ran out of coats. Nuts. Could sacrifice wood. That would get them there. Is that worth it? Maybe. No, it doesn't even get them there. Gosh darn it. Harpies! Why you gotta be so difficult? You're acting like harpies. Anyway, we're not getting it this clearance season, so let's just put people back on woodcutting. In the time we have left. Provisions are not maxed out, but that's fine. How are we doing on plant fibers? Yeah, we got tons. I don't think I need to grow them. At least not at the moment. Oh, hey, the clay pit finished. Still don't have any clearance water. Love to find that in the next glade. No guarantees, though. Oh, and this is finally finished. I definitely want someone in there. It's kind of hard to pull people out of it, though. Less meat. get roots. Sure, sounds vaguely healthier. Also, level 3 hearth. Yeah, Billy! Extra global production chance. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Oh, hey, there's some herb roots active. Yeah, please. This seems like the best route. So we'll sell that. Great. Alright, Storm's back. Umbrella's opened up. Love that. Love the little touches. Also, everyone's freaking out. Alright. Oof. All of them? Really? Ouch. Ouchie. Yeah, this is not great. The hearth being, not built because of lack of bricks is, hurting us quite a bit. Kiln's full up. Let's get you on foragers' camps. Well, we're not doing anything. You're also not doing anything. Get you in the greenhouse. You go in the clay pit just because it's... Oh, it's not. That's also rainwater. That used to be engineering. Gosh darn rebalancing things. Why can't everything stay the same forever? Okay. Yeah. Gonna have to stack wood to get through this, storm. No big deal. Really need this built, though, because we need the harpies housed in a hurry. Like, can we prioritize the bricks, guys? We are highly harried with herding harpies. You're bringing meat to the kiln. I mean, okay. I guess since you were at the warehouse, I guess that does save you a trip. Valid. Oh, the harpies got happy. I guess some of them got some of their needs filled. That's good. Also got a note. We're still not keeping up with Coat somehow. My goodness. Alright. The hearth is done. Huzzah. Yes. Now they're all housed and happy. Wonderful. Maybe I keep the woodcutters off for the moment. Just to get the harpy happiness higher. Gosh. 2 S tier picks for our situation right now. More amber means more money, which means more rep. Fungal Guide, however, means our greenhouse will have exponential amounts of mushrooms produced, which is as good as it sounds. So I'll probably pick that. We can sell off some packs of goods again. Excellent. Sell off sea marrow. I think I might want to keep some of that in my pocket, to be honest. favor harpies and they get people back to woodcutting once the cooldown is done. There we go. Alright, that should clear Hotbrae population. I'll finally get the Alchemist Hut after years. Years of in-game time passed by. Yep. Hello, doo-doo. Trapper's Camp has nothing. That's okay. We got some meat here. It's blocking up the road, in fact. Love it if that was not there anymore. The manufactory's back, so I'm not going to snub it a second time. I want to stop burning wood soon, but I don't want to risk the harpies getting upset. Not for until 15 more seconds have passed by. Ugh, thank God. Where's all my beavers at? Where is all my beavers at?
Yeah. Oh.
Feels like I should have had more. Well, whatever. That one's done. We got the Alchemist Hut. This will be fantastic, because we can start making tea and wine. This will make the harpies and the beavers supremely happy. We can even make some crystallized dew if we find the need to make more fox houses. We will not need that right now, though. We could pull you off the kiln, get you woodcutting. You're not actually doing stuff in the makeshift post, so I guess we'll just put you in there, and let's bring in the newcomers. It could go either way. Love to have all of them. I could get one of you in this post, another one in the kiln, the bakery's full up. One of you in the forger's camp. Looks good-ish. I should just pop this and see what it is. I've delayed so long. So very long. Bugs? Sell bugs? Maybe. Can sell a little bugs. Just a little sousson of bugs. Can finally stop favoring the harpies too. Up! Guess who's back? Back again. It's Loot Box Horse. Tell a friend. Time to get loot boxes. You signed a very strange deal with the smuggler. You can choose one blueprint from all unlocked blueprints every time 10 villagers die. Well, that sucks. That sucks a lot. 3 insects per minute, though. That's pretty nice. Coats, planks, food, all very good. We can sell you my trade good packs. And a bit more stuff, I guess. Oh, look at all these biscuits we have. That's beautiful. Do we have stuff coming in? Yes, but not soon enough. So if I want another loot box, I'm gonna have to sell stuff. Which I might be okay with, frankly. Might actually be too many biscuits. I could afford to sell some of these. In fact, it's perfect. Uh, oil production does nothing, but 20% global food production speed's real nice. I'll take it. Yeah. We also want to get some fences on this, because we need some comfort here. And if I could make fences, why would I not? That does nothing but be aesthetically pleasing, which is good. What do we got? Another drizzle geyser. Not what I wanted to see, but we'll take it. Cache. Certainly would love to open that. And a petrified tree. Interesting. We can use herbs to heal it. Or we can just chop it down for some wooden bugs. Probably just use herbs, though. Yeah. We'll have to stop using herbs for stuff for the moment, though. What else is we're using herbs? Herbs as an ingredient. Yeah. Stop doing that in the makeshift post. We turned those off already. The manufactory hasn't actually been staffed yet. And we haven't built the field kitchen. So, good. That stopped all herb usage. Cool. Let's also get a harpy in the alchemist hut finally. In fact, we would like 2 harpies in the alchemist hut if we can manage it. Because we want a lot of tea and a lot of wine. We want infinity wine. We want as much wine as we can wine. We want so much wine you'd swear we had like a 5-year-old. Herbalist camp has run out. Hey, they finished picking the berries. Wonderful. Now we have room for the forum. Look at that. Look at that giant thing. Yeah, we're building stuff. We have made a civilization because we put rocks on top of the ground. It's basically what a civilization is. You just put rocks on top of the ground. It's what roads are, it's what sidewalks are, it's what buildings are. Just put rocks on top of the ground. This and other deep thoughts here at Christie Gaming. The stamping mill has nothing to do? That's shocking. Raise the cap on pottery in that case. Yeah, we just don't have... We ran out of copper ore and we're sitting at our maximum amount of flour. Maybe I need to... No, the bakery's drizzle watered. I might just need a second bakery. It's not keeping up with our food production needs. Not the craziest thing to do. Fits pretty nicely there. Alright, and we'll have pigment too. That'll be nice. We can use bugs and berries to make pigment. That'll make scrolls at some point. We can use all this to make stuff. Love 60 training gear. We'll also want to make packs of provisions here. Cap that at like 30. Which means I kind of don't need the makeshift post anymore. Oh yeah, I forgot this order came in. Well, ain't that interesting. 10 amber for every 5 completed trade routes would certainly be nice. Also, 60 amber is like absurdly high. We have 18 beavers, so this just like auto completes. That's tempting. Uh, Better pack production, certainly nice. I could probably do Trading Master. We have the buildings built for it. And we could start shoving ale and weapons into that. It's doable, but like, it's just a shitload of money. I mean, a truckload of money. I didn't swear. Shut up. And a lot of tools, but we're making tools. It's like, I could flex on the game to do this, but I think it's just beavers are better. I agree, Tao. Lean beavers, get some more beaver resolve. It's just good. It's just good. Anyway, we're sitting at 16 herbs. I'm a little surprised we haven't gotten more of that yet. We did stop using herbs for like anything. Is there a ton sitting in here? There's 20 sitting in here, yeah. So back to the warehouse with all of you. Then probably just break the makeshift post, because I'm pretty sure we're never gonna need to make any of that again. If we're gonna make if we're gonna make trade packs, we're gonna make luxury or trade good packs. We're not gonna make building or crop packs. Those are the basic packs. They're not worth as much. Hello to do. Hearth leveled up. That's nice. Should give some consideration to aesthetics here too. Maybe just make a nice garden in front of the Harpy house. Why not? Why are our foxes this elated? I don't get it. I guess a lot of them are in places they like to be. It's fair. We need a way to make porridge for them at some point as well. Maybe I finally put down a field kitchen. Certainly delayed it long enough. Yep. Trade hub reputation. Excellent. I was just saying we needed better porridge. And pickled goods. We're still sitting on crude workstation level of fabric production. And making scrolls and ale would be really great too. Gosh. I want all of this? It might have to be the scribe, though. We still have an order for fulfilling leisure needs, and that is done with ale, and we don't have any to speak of. So, yeah. It's a good reason to do that, I would say. Do we have enough herbs yet? We do! Huzzah! Let's go heal the plant. We need some foxes in there to do that as fast as possible. Excellent. Not everyone's housed. That's non-ideal. Luckily, I'm not sitting on a forest mystery that kills people if they're unhoused, but still, not something you want to just let sit for no reason. Oh, the foxes are getting wine and treatment? No wonder they're so happy. Yeah, the alchemist hut has finally come online and given us stuff. But for now, disaster. I'm gonna wait for him to finish that. We can get down to 5. Harpies are pretty sullen right now. Which is kind of surprising given how many of their needs I'm fulfilling. That's fine though. We can swap them into the bakery where it's piped up and they'll be a little bit happier. Doesn't actually get us there though, but that's fine. That's what juggling lighter treatment is for. Any good trade routes? Definitely not. Okay. Yeah. Costs two extra packs of provisions to do any trading during the storm. It's very rough. Stupid flooded roads. We hate you. There's a lot of blight. Not danger levels of blight, but I'm unhappy levels of blight. Which is dangerous in a way. You focus on pie. Just make pie. Yeah, definitely make pie out of berries. In fact, I might want to, like, make you exclusively berries given how many we have. You can turn this back onto herbs, make it out of anything. If it's a pie or a biscuit, it will get eaten by someone. Yes, should also put someone in here, preferably a harpy. You can come out of the forger's camp and go to the manufactory. Yeah, looks good. We will need pigment primarily. We need to primarily procure pigment, please. I should probably just get on a permanent third blight fighter here. I didn't even have to sacrifice at the hearth that time. That's a nice change of pace. Do we pop into that? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Da, 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 da. we kind of need the smithy fully stocked, actually. Everyone kind of needs to be where they are, weirdly enough. Let's see here. What if 75% production on the plantation? That might be actually kind of excessive. I think driving water is the good choice there. Just gets us faster wood cutting, and we have a couple of rain engines going. I'd have more rain engines going, but we don't have any. We don't have enough geysers for it. We've only found drizzle geysers this entire game. Speaking of stuff we can sell. I mean, I wasn't speaking of stuff we could sell, but I could sell this. Still, sell some roots. Ooh, packs of trade goods. That is very lucrative. To sell as much stuff as we can comfortably afford. Because that is how we get reputation, and thus how we're gonna win the game. Or there's... Newcomers are coming in 3 minutes, really? Pull some from the Blight Post then. Maybe even the kiln. Yeah, we want to get someone in here making porridge and pickled goods full time. Yep, shove whatever crop you have into pots and call it pickled goods. Good. Turn anything you want into porridge. I want to cap that at like 80 though, because this is only eaten by foxes. But pickled goods is eaten by beavers and foxes. I don't think I will ever feel like I have too many of that. Also need to take care of this at some point. Oh, it is being taken care of. Right. Good. Good job, past me. You didn't just leave that to never be done ever. Good job. Should also start making crystallized dew, come to think of it. Because we need a more constant source of metal, because the copper ore we're scraping out of the clay is not really cutting it. Not for nigh constant tea production. Alright, what do we got? Clearance water geyser? Heck yeah, just what I wanted to see. Ooh, and some more fertile ground too? Riches galore. And a totem of denial. Interesting. We have the ale for it. Yeah. Just gives us global resolve. Sounds good to me, brother. We can slow down the petrified tree and just get this going right away. Perform a ritual! I'm sure the queen won't mind. We have enough fox houses for everyone. We have enough harpy houses for everyone. Slightly lacking beaver houses. But that's okay. Clear out some space here and make room for more. When the newcomers arrive, I might consider third woodcutter's camp at this point. We're just clearing things out too slowly. Trapper's camp ran out. Some meat here. Go get that meat. also stock the forum at some point, but everyone's kind of where they need to be. Glade event finished. Excellent. Some choices here. The ranch would certainly be nice. We can feed it plant fibers from the plantation and be swimming in meat, leather, and eggs. Which is certainly something to be said for that. Better pipes and better copper bars is fine. We could certainly make our foxes a lot happier with maximal skewers. That might be more valuable than anything else. We've got plenty of food diversity already. We don't need to go completely hard on it. Still haven't found any glade with a ruin I could rebuild in them. Oh yeah, this. That wasn't being tracked. I love the Twitch integration, but boy do I ever wish it didn't cover up orders. That happens a lot. Alright, new people. Wonderful. Wouldn't mind either of these groups. Yeah, they're both good. They're both good enough that I'm actually struggling to decide which one I want. More foxes. Great. What's your problem? Not enough flour. Why do we not have enough flour? Mostly because the stamping mill is overworked. Fair. We want someone in the scribe for sure. It's harpy themed, so may as well put harpies in it. You want to make ale, you can stop at 60. That's excessive. And we want to make scrolls, and you can stop that at 60 because that is also excessive. I think we actually want to start making plant fibers here now. We have enough berries. We want to stock the forum. Have the harpies give public lectures. Wonderful. Also need a little bit more comfort over here, but we need more space. uh, da, 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 da. Still maxed out on drizzle water. That's nice to see. I can make fences here. That'll be comfort. How much more do we need? We need 2 more though. Probably want to. Well, I mean, the fox houses don't have to be there, to be frank. We put some benches here. No, we're gonna put benches there, but we're also gonna put an umbrella between them because it's cute. Cute. Then we're going to get some comfort elsewhere. We can pretend that we're piping up the geyser. That's always fun. Where it's like, oh look, we're making the geyser go places. Oh boy. We'll get that tree cut later, probably. Surely we have a non-optimized beaver somewhere. Great. 9 hostility, huh? That's a lot. I might have to put a fox in the hearth from now. Cause, I mean, we already have market carts going, so everyone's carrying capacity is already ridiculous. Do we really need the +5 from the Harpy? Probably not. It's year 9. Definitely want to stock the Blight Post fully now. Wouldn't be crazy to put another one down somewhere as well. How are we doing on tools? We have just not built any tools. Have you guys just been building nothing but planks? Yeah, you've been building nothing but planks. Because I told you to focus on planks. So, you know, I guess I only have myself to blame there. Ah, Zidani. Or Ziadani. I like Zidani better. What do we got? 10 jerky for every pie produced. That would certainly give us a lot more food. Upgraded Trapper's Camp. I don't think we need it. Yeah, there's no meat that we can't already gather. Yeah, probably unnecessary then. Better porridge is nice. Better coats are definitely nice. Jerky for pie. I mean, that kind of doubles up food production when we're making pie, so, like, it's very good. The grill will be better. Probably be better than the porridge. So we'll do that. There's also an incentive to sell some stuff to her because that will get me some that'll get me some victory points and money and goods. So we'll do that. Great. Looks good to me. Now we have a really nice amount of herbs. We will sell a bunch. The clearance geyser is done. Huzzah, hurrah. Let's get it upgraded and get people on the clay pit to get a ton of clay. So we have a ton of pottery. So we have a ton of goods for tons of happy and tons of victory points. And we're cruising. Could use another stamping mill, though. Because I am massively overworking my current one. Granted, I could also pipe it up. Yeah. It's not the worst idea. Since we're making pipes, let's get a few built in the workstation. Oop. The last blueprint. We do have foragers camp stuff we want to get. That wouldn't be crazy, because these camps need a large foraging camp to procure the food, so that's a strong choice. Workshop would also get us better fabric and bricks, but like, it's so late in the game, I feel like we don't need it. So we'll just upgrade the foragers camp. Good enough. Is this done yet? Nope. Alright. A lot of happy people. It's nice to see. We have 500 berries, so I think I'm gonna sell a bunch of them. That seems like something we can spare. Get more progress towards the trade hub. I also should think about that deed I was going for. I don't think I'm gonna end up with 400 amber unless I just, like, am the most stoic person on Earth and just refuse to get any, to, spend any amber whatsoever forever. Alright, storm is hit. How we doing? Not as bad as I thought it would be. But I think that's because we don't have a lot of people on woodcutting. Yeah. So it's actually possibly worse than I thought it would be. In a sense. We might just have a high enough cap on resolve that they won't leave. Yeah, we got maximum blight fighters in here. But we're starting to get a lot. We'll never be below hostility 4 again, so we're always going to get whatever the year is, number of Blightrot cysts dumped on our heads every year. It's not corrupting yet, but yeah. Gonna need another Blight post. For sure. Probably where all the industry is still. Yeah, probably. Basic rights is done. Huzzah! Oh, we have no impatience? What? 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 I'm not playing that well. That's crazy. Yeah, I just have to favor the harpies a bit. Shoop-de-doo. There we go. All good. Complete basic rights. Oh, and win. Right! That gives me another resolve. Well, that went well. I should have clicked that button way earlier. Just the I win button. I didn't know we were that close. I'm just completely unobservant. Alright, we uncovered 2 treasure chests. That's nice. Unfortunately, we also uncovered flooded mines, which is not great. 2 extra hostility points per villager. Not my favorite modifier, gotta say. Also uncovered the Statue of the Forefathers. Okay. You may choose 1 fewer cornerstone. I mean, that sucks. I'm pretty sure I did that already, and there isn't a deed for it, so I don't care that much. So I'll probably just go to the marshlands and try to hit more question marks. Unless somebody's uncovered like some ruins or something that I can piggyback off of. No. Looks like a no. Yeah, it looks like a big no. Okay, well, so be it. Still, good game. We'll have to focus more on deeds later. Hopefully, I'll be able to find some ruins or something that like lets me do this more often. Still looking for ruins or a watchtower. That would be ideal. Opening up a whole bunch of glades would be lovely. Gotta go to the Scarlet Orchard and just get all of the excavation sites at some point too, but, you know, that's for another day. Right now it's 11:30, my throat hurts, I'm tired, and it was a good stream, in my opinion, even though it, you know, started late, but, you know. You'll have to forgive me for that one, because it's Mother's Day. Gosh, be at your mom or something. God. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a lovely time. I had fun. Hope you did too. And you know, have a lovely day. I'm gonna take off. Peace.